Well, is Kevin Feige telling us who the new Ghost Rider is going to be? Well, there's a lot going around right now, and there's one Hollywood star whose presence is skyrocketing, and it really seems at this point we're just being teased with something that might be blatantly obvious. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about Ryan Gosling joining the MCU as Ghost Rider, and why this feels like somewhat of a foregone conclusion. Now, before we do that though, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are in the know. Well, for several years now, Fall Guy and Barbie star Ryan Gosling has pretty much been a huge fan favorite to join the MCU, and his name keeps popping up for multiple projects. But to be fair, there's no single project his name gets more attached to than Ghost Rider. Now, at this point, there's no clear direction on when Marvel Studios is finally going to bring the spirit of vengeance back to life, either on the big or small screen. Marvel has leaned into some more supernatural stories. Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, and the upcoming Agatha All Along all are setting the stage for a different side of the MCU. So where is Ghost Rider, and is Gosling even interested in being part of the greater story that Kevin Feige is telling? Well, right now the star is out promoting his current film, Fall Guy, and he was talking with Josh Horowitz about Marvel Studios and specifically getting this really weird seal of approval from Kevin Feige. If you remember correctly, about a year ago, Kevin Feige was asked about Gosling joining the MCU, and it knocked the lights out in the building that he was in. I mean, literally. Feige said, "Hey man, if Ryan wants to be Ghost Rider, Gosling's unbelievable. Ryan is amazing. I'd love to find a place for him in the MCU." Now, Horowitz leaned into Gosling a little bit and asked him about it, and he had a lot to say. In that conversation, he flat out said, "This was a magical moment. I told Josh I would like to play Ghost Rider. He found Kevin Feige, corners him, does an interview with him, and when he says, 'I would like this,' all the lights go off." Now, he did press him a little farther whether there's any actual movement on the project, and that's when Gosling got a little cagey and responded with, "And I don't know." Now, he was speaking with Emily Blunt during this interview, who's also part of the Fall Guy, and Emily interjected and said she didn't expect him to sign up for a superhero project, but then he responded, "I would love to. It would be amazing. Come be in Ghost Rider." Now, Ghost Rider has to be one of Marvel's most anticipated characters, and Marvel Studios has been sitting on the character for a couple of years now after Marvel Television used the Robbie Reyes version in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, since then, rumors have persisted that Johnny Blaze is about to make his MCU debut, but those rumors come and go and they have never come to fruition. Now, we got 2 Ghost Rider movies in the past that starred Nicolas Cage, and many people have even wondered if Cage could return for Secret Wars. But honestly, I think Marvel Studios, if they're considering bringing the spirit of vengeance back to life, well, they're probably not going to do anything with Cage, but go ahead and set up Gosling to play the character, especially given how fast his star is rising in recent years. Now, Gosling has been around for a while and everybody knows who he is, but he skyrocketed to a new level of fame with Barbie and now really seems to be a Hollywood favorite. I would love to see him take up the role of Johnny Blaze. It's a character that's distinctly missing in the MCU and brings a completely different perspective on the larger Marvel world. If they are doing the supernatural team Midnight Suns, well, you need Ghost Rider as part of that. And they've already put a couple of pieces on the board with Werewolf by Night, Man-Thing, we know we have Blade upcoming, and Moon Knight. So getting Ghost Rider up and running and with some star power like Ryan Gosling, well, that really could, and I hate to use the phrase, be the Robert Downey Jr. of this particular team-up group. Now, like we said, nothing has been confirmed by anybody in the process, so we don't want to jump to any conclusions. But clearly Gosling is teasing us with this interview and kind of playing an interesting game of ping pong with Kevin Feige, where both people are basically just showing their card, and it seems to me some managers and agents just need to set a meeting and make this happen. What do you guys think? Would you like to see Ryan Gosling join the MCU as Ghost Rider? And are you okay with him being the Johnny Blaze version, or would you rather see him bring the Daniel Ketch version of the character to life? Sound off in the comments below.